Welcome to the Knowledge Tribe with Brother Z. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into this conversation about the Supreme Court rejecting Biden's plan for student loan relief. They're removing affirmative action from college admissions, and we still ain't getting no reparations. My take on this is that in everyday life, I don't think many people from the community really care. I really don't. Nobody's losing sleep over affirmative action being removed from college admissions. Listen, if you want your kid to go to college, put the work in and raise exceptional kids. Go over their homework a little bit with them. Give them schoolwork over the summer some. Check on their grades and support their formal and informal education. Make sure they're learning on their own. Raise exceptional kids and you don't have to worry about affirmative action getting into college. Now, affirmative action, for those of you who don't know, it's a program in place to help prevent discrimination from minorities, women, and people with disabilities, right? In the workplace, in education, and in opportunities in general. So if it's just college admissions, I don't see this as a big deal, because if your kid needs affirmative action for any reason besides disabilities to get into college, maybe they should go to trade school. Maybe they should get a technical skill, right? Maybe they should go to college later in life. Everybody don't have to rush out of high school and go to college. The student loan debt. Look, I never got my hopes up too much, and I know some people voted for Biden just for the bailout on the student loans. Listen, it's more than one way to skin a cat. If this stuff passed, or if the next one passed, that'll be cool, and I'll take it. But I don't get my hopes up for these people. That was his main promise, and people voted for Biden because of this student loan thing, and then it got rejected. If you got to, find a way to pay them $5 a month for the rest of your life, right? There's always a way around something. I don't know anybody who loses any sleep over these things in real life, but they blow them up in the media to keep us stressed out, to keep us distracted, and it's always something. I don't think it's that big of a deal with the student loan bailout thing. And plus, the people who needed it the most, I think the max was $10,000, $20,000. There's people in $150,000, $200,000 worth of student loan debt. So that was just going to make a little dent. Then we talk about the reparations. There's people still begging for reparations, and I get it. If it came my way and it's free money or free resources, cool. But I never even think or really care about getting that, because it's like I can just make my metaphorical 40 acres and a mule on my own and make double, quadruple that. So let's not beg these people, or these systems, should I say, the systems that exploited and oppressed us all these years. Let's not sit around wasting time begging them for resources. Let's just figure out what's wrong now, how can we fix it, and get it on our own. And I want to say this. With a lot of these things, they point out, black people really don't be worried about a lot of this stuff in real life. People, we don't need handouts. We don't need special rules. We don't need curved tests. Let's move past other groups making excuses for us who don't even know or lived in our situation. We don't need special accommodations. We can do anything anybody else do. It's just about mentality and effort, prioritizing. That's the place we need to move to with the community. Self-prioritizing, self-accountability. I have zero faith in the system, but I have 100% faith in myself that I can maneuver over, around, under these systems. That's where my faith at. And for any full-grown adult who's being tricked by these systems, it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm a damn fool. And fool me for 300-400 years, I'm a goddamn fool. So wake up. We don't need certain colleges. We don't need Harvard, Duke, Yale, Princeton. If your kid a genius, send them wherever and they will flourish. We don't need these programs. We don't need to be stressed out about a rejected bill. Let's focus on right now getting our education up, getting our health up, our health and fitness, mentally and spiritually. Let's do everything we need to do and everything we can control, because we can control a lot. Let's spend our money to make more money, and we're going to be all right. As a whole, we just need more cohesiveness, more respect for our culture, and a culture based on integrity. And we will get there. There are no disadvantages. I've never been around in my entire life and been around other groups that intimidated me or I felt inferior to, physically or mentally. There's never been a white or Asian guy said something or taught me something that I couldn't understand or comprehend. So we need to get out of that victimhood mindset. Stop relying on the system. The system is not going to fix our problems. Stop thinking other people should fix our problems. They got their own problems to fix. And the truth is, everybody want to holler about change, but nobody want to put personal risk in. Nobody want to sacrifice. Nobody want to hold themselves accountable, and you can't tell nobody shit. That's the truth. But in community, you have to have rules that you abide by, and it has to be a code. And until we get that, we're not going to be unified. I'm not worried because I know individually I'm going to flourish. I'm not at a disadvantage. I got many advantages. Number one, the way I think. So until we change our mindset, nothing's going to really change as a whole. And affirmative action, student loan bailout, reparations, that's all frivolous, and it's the least of our worries. Lead yourself properly. And if everybody do that, we'll be all right.